WWE has a huge problem. 2 weeks into Gunther versus Cody Rhodes, we're building this match for Clash in Italy now. And I feel like I'm kind of confused at how this is going to work out. Gunther's been probably the hottest wrestler for the last 6 months for the WWE. He beat John Cena, made him tap out like a little bitch.
Yes.
Beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania, at Rumble.
Yes.
Beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Those are 3 monster names to beat. And now you're facing Cody Rhodes in your next big match. How do you play this out? And then the other thing I want to talk about is Randy Orton is still involved with Cody Rhodes somehow. He punted him, but the story's not over with him and Cody Rhodes. So I'm kind of confused on where this is gonna go.
The way I'm thinking it's gonna go is I think you gotta have Gunther win the title.
Yeah.
Because you can't have him lose, right? Yeah. And you're gonna have to get Randy Orton involved because you want to keep Cody Rhodes. You want to keep him strong. You want to keep him the Super Cena, Super Cody kind of character going.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, he always says this with that catchphrase, easy to find or hard to beat, whatever he says, right? Yeah, he does. And I kind of feel like they want to keep that going. And I kind of feel like Randy Orton has to get involved in a screw over Cody. And I kind of feel like that's perfect because you've made a point previously in a lot of videos that it's time to get Cody Rhodes away from the WWE title, right? Sure. Let's just get him in him
and Randy don't need the WWE title to have a feud because we already know Randy Orton punted him. It's personal now, and he's already attacked him before for the WWE title. So I think that rivalry is there. So I do think Randy Orton gets involved for sure. But personally, I think that kind of hurts Gunther, even though like winning in a cheap way, like the title in a cheap way, kind of hurts you. And I don't think Gunther's kind of been like that, even though his character does have a lot of like Achilles heel where he gets caught, gets too cocky and stuff like that. Yeah. So I could see him getting caught in the match. Maybe thinking Cody Rhodes finally beneath him, and he lost to Cody Rhodes before, right? Yes. In Saudi a few years back. And I think maybe he's thinking, I'm ahead of you now. I beat John Cena, I beat Chihiro, I beat AJ Styles, another guy who's there with you. I beat Seth Rollins, a close friend of yours. And now I'm going to beat you. And maybe he gets a little cocky, gets caught in the match, and then Randy Orton bails him out and he gets relieved. He's like, thank God I got saved here, but now I'm the GOAT. Maybe that's the only way you can make this work. You're going to have to use a lot of character work for, WWE may have to have some strong writing here.
Don't AI's got us, bro. We got it. We got it. ChatGPT's got us. He'll make him strong.
Yeah. I think, and like you said, Cody Rhodes beating him makes no sense. It just hurts Gunther's momentum. Cody Rhodes doesn't need a win. Gunther needs a win more than anything. He's on the rise. Cody Rhodes is already at the top. He can stay on the top no matter what.
I agree with you because this would be 2 matches in a row where he's gotten help to win the match, right? He's with Seth Rollins. It was a Braun Breaker coming in and spearing him, and then he gets a win. Yeah. And then now it's going to be Randy Orton coming in and helping him, and he gets a win.
Exactly.
And I kind of, even because when they've had the first match, if I remember correctly, it wasn't that Cody Rhodes beat him. Like, it was like he had him in the sleeper hold and he did the weird pin. I think so. He got that win. And I kind of feel like that was a good way to keep Gunther keep Cody strong, right?
You could find a way. Like I think the Randy Orton maybe before on Friday Night SmackDown, Randy Orton takes out Cody Rhodes, a surprise attack, and we're all like, what the hell? And then we get the match. But I feel like maybe he's probably gonna get involved. It's WWE; they love the moments. They're probably gonna get Randy Orton involved into the actual match if he's there. Unless Triple H puts him on this on the bench for like another 6 months.
You can't do that. No.
My other issue is that SmackDown is such a weird show now, right? And I think the base issue is SmackDown is kind of like a comedy show, which is not a bad thing because the comedy is the best part of the show.
Yes.
And that's a problem because the comedy should be a supporting cast type of thing for the show.
Yes.
The main event should be the best part. And so far, I think the first week of Cody Gunther was just a start up and like Gunther attacks him. That was cool. Like, that was hype or whatever. But the second week made no sense to me at all. We had Paul Heyman in Nick Aldis's office.
Yeah.
Gunther shows up. He's about to sign the contract. Cody makes his entrance. Gunther gets offended, leaves the contract to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman's like, I'll handle this. And now it becomes a whole thing of going to Cody Rhodes, telling him, hey, if you want this match, you got to find Gunther, which makes zero sense to me. Why would the champ have to find the challenger to get to sign the contract?
Wouldn't it be the other way around? The challenger,
the
challenger wants to face the champ.
Yeah, logically, Gunther would want this match. He shouldn't be offended at all, which makes zero sense at all. Like, I don't know why. Even if it was all set up to have Gunther attack him, which he did after the segment, it still makes zero sense. Like, Gunther would find a way to attack him regardless. He doesn't need to be like, hey, I don't want to sign the contract. I don't want this title shot. He doesn't need to be acting like he's a champ already. Where Cody Rhodes, he doesn't need to look for him. Yeah. You know, I mean, maybe they're trying to find, like you said, the line Cody Rhodes keeps spamming, easy to find, hard to beat. Maybe they're trying to get that little line over, just like the champ is here. You know, you want some, come get some. They're trying to get that line going. Maybe they're trying to sell more merch. That's the only reason why they had Gunther do all that.
But even the whole segment was comical because Cody Rhodes kicks him, throws him out of the ring.
Yeah.
And then he's about to talk, and then he's just Gunther tries to jump him, and he beats him. And then Cody Rhodes goes back to talk again, and then he tries to get in the ring, and he hits him again. I'm like, just doing too much.
Yeah.
Like you could have just done it once. Okay, we get the message. Like Gunther really wants to beat him, and then Cody's ready for it, and then Cody says his line. But they did it like 2 times. I'm like, what the fuck?
They were spamming that whole coming in the ring, getting out of the ring.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a lot of things that just. It's just too much happening, which it could be super simple. Like if you really want Gunther to make Cody Rhodes attack Cody Rhodes or make it a big deal, like the thing makes no sense for him to be like, I don't want to sign the contract.
Yeah,
like obviously you want to sign the contract. You attacked him last week. That's why you attacked him, because you want a WWE title shot. You're not just attacking him for fun.
Yeah,
it makes zero sense. The one thing about the comedy is that the show, it's carrying the show, to be honest. People hate on these segments. Like they didn't like the gingerbread man segment. I thought that was so good. It reminds me of Attitude Era Wrestling.
Yes.
Reminds me of the Rock, what was the Rock and Mankind segment?
The birthday
segment. I forgot. This is your life, I think.
Yeah, this is your life, The Rock, and then he gets all the teachers, he gets all the
even
people.
the Undertaker Stephanie McMahon marriage, all these like shenanigans happen, and they're all a part of the show. They're all part of something to set it up. And even the promos they were making for all those moments, the vignettes or whatever that we're gonna call them, the moments that Gingerbread Man had in the WWE history, those are hilarious. They're very entertaining. That's a part of the show. The reason why I think people will get mad at that stuff is because the main event is not that good.
Exactly. I was gonna say that was gonna be my point. It's fine when you do that stuff and you got Austin, like, coming to the rescue of that thing, right? That's a pop that you want.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking about Stephanie McMahon marrying Undertaker, right? It's goofy. Even when what's called the high powers revealed, and it's Vince McMahon. Oh, what a shocker! The guy is Vince McMahon. Like it's me, Austin. Right? Like
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Doesn't matter. But like you people forget like all the silly stuff that wrestling used to do. Katie Vick story, come on.
Oh, man. That was brutal. That was actually bad though. That was bad.
Like this is what I mean. Like people like forget like
WWE, this is WWE at its the peak of the power. This is what WWE is all about. These segments that are silly. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
They had Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
That's a storyline.
They used to get Teddy Long married as a main event on SmackDown. Like how are you gonna act like this is something new that you have never seen before?
Roman Reigns got dog food on him like less
that
than
was
10.
bad. That was another bad segment. Gingerbread Man wasn't bad though.
Yeah,
I don't think it was terrible.
What I mean. Like how are you gonna compare the Gingerbread Man segment being bad when you've seen segments like that?
Yeah.
Like you can't, like this is just them having fun.
And it set up the match for Saturday as well, because Lil Yachty was in the costume the whole time, and he attacked him with the candy cane. The candy cane played a massive part in that match at the end of the day. It's a perfect way to set up a story.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they did a great job with it. Maybe as a main event, it didn't make sense. It should have been in the middle of the show, and then maybe you have something else as the main event. I don't know. You could have found Cody Rhodes and Gunther to probably fix that storyline.
Yeah.
Make it more serious to end the show. But yeah, I think the main event on all sides. I think there's a reason why Rhea Ripley is on SmackDown now.
Yes,
because they need to fix that main event, and SmackDown's main event, even though the women's house kind of been a weird spot too. I think they're trying to fix that as much as they can. Maybe fix the writing in the first, and then you
bring Road Dogg back. Yeah. It was not bad.
Fix the U.S. title too. Where's Ilya Dragunov?
Yeah.
Another thing, if Gunther wins the title, Ilya Dragunov is definitely going to be one of his first challengers, so that's going to be a banger right off the bat.
That'd be a sick match.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like the other thing I don't like about SmackDown is like it's like weird, like that we talked about, like where they have, like you said, the positioning, like the Gingerbread Man like being like main event. Like why was the Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Saints match in the middle of the show?
That should have been the main event.
That should have been the main. That's a perfect way to end the show off with Gunther attacking him. Like that just sends a message. It's just
confusing ass show, confusing ass segments. Let us know what you think about SmackDown right now. What do you think about the main event, the WWE title segments, the storyline? I don't know. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next one.
Don't forget the Gingerbread Man.
R.I.P.